beat.
She was a blessing, it was a blessing. But that loving was a messing. Oh, see my girl left me. Since then me have to stressing. So many nights me have to stressing. And I thought she was a blessing, she was a mess thing. Why must I be the one I love and not be loved right back? Why must I be the one to love and then be cheated on? Why must I?
Yeah, it's all about the big numbers. The big numbers on the beat. London 103.6 FM. I'm MC Timmy with Shopsy Do and DJ Yung Milli. This is what my life is all about. I told you it gets bigger and better every single time you tune into the Beat London. We always bring you the biggest and the best, and today will be no exception. If you could see what was in front of me right now, oh my days, my year has just been made. It's as simple as that. Listen, right? Africa is the greatest continent in the world. I tell you, it's got 50 countries. There's over 1 billion people in Africa. Yes. There is talent in Africa. My God, there is good-looking women in Africa. If you want to know about singing, you want to know about dancing, rapping, hip-hop, whatever music you want, you will find it in Africa, because Africa is the spirit of this world. I'm MC Timmy. I love my country. Shopsy Do loves every single woman that walks past him. D-Boy is the main man for the music. And Yung Milli is all about the money. This is the Beat 1036 London. We welcome you to our world. We welcome you to our country. We welcome you to our continent.
Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
As you know, every single week we bring it to you bit by bit by bit. Let me calm myself down for a second. Right.
Breathe, sir, breathe.
Okay.
It's okay.
In front of me now is a collective that, in my opinion, have done so much to drive forward the power of Africa. We have the chairman, Banky W. We've got Falz, the bad guy. Oh my days, we've got the hottest ladies, Victoria Kimani and Emma Nyra. This is the One Africa Festival, not taking place in the SSE Arena. It's taking place at the Beat London to start off your pre-party. Yes. Guys, welcome to the Beat London!
Thank you, Dad.
Right. Again, yeah, you can catch your breath, Timmy. Let me take over here. Victoria, Emma, Falz, Banky W.
Timmy is hype, man. Timmy's ready to go. We need to give Timmy the microphone. He just need to perform.
Listen, this is probably the biggest event, the biggest African event to ever take place in Europe. Yeah. With some of the lineup that the people that are performing, including yourself, Banky W, hosting.
Yes, sir.
It's absolutely amazing. From South Africa, West Africa, East Africa.
We are repping the continent, baby. It's going down. Listen, if you are in London. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I need to say in it for you, but listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the London vicinity, the UK, England, Scotland, Ireland, anywhere, and you do not come for the One Africa Music Fest, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Africa is taking over Wembley. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, we're taking over, we're shutting it down. Fast, tell them something.
I think it's compulsory at this junction. That we send a notice of information. Ladies and gentlemen, what shall it profit a man to find himself in United Kingdom area and didn't make himself available for One Africa Music Fest?
I mean,
I'm so sorry to say that after the show, you are so likely to lament, oh, had I known.
Had I known. Oh, God.
Had it been I knew then,
oh, God, I
will have purchased ticket. But if you don't want this anointing to pass you by,
please, please,
ladies and gentlemen, make yourself present in that place. I promise you.
Where are the ladies at? Victoria,
over to
talk
the ladies.
To the people. Come on.
Victoria, you're always killing the show. What is One Africa gonna do?
Baby,
what should we be expecting?
You already know. For one, we're definitely gonna be repping for the ladies. I'm also an East African representation here today. But you know what, Falz? It's you. You're the one. You're messing up my English. You're making me to say things in a way I'm not supposed to say them. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be popping, guys. Make sure you guys come through. 254 will be in the building. We got Miss The sexy Nyra.
Hey,
Oh, man.
It feels good to be back in London. You guys are the UK Afrobeats capital of the world, right?
Yeah, you already know.
I really want to say thank y'all for accepting our music. Like after Africa, I'm gonna say it's London because London is always lit when it comes to music and accepting us. And we're bringing the movement, One Africa movement. Big ups Paulo for bringing us in here. It's gonna be dope. You guys don't want to miss it.
Listen,
Before we go into the more serious stuff, I have missed you, by the way, Emma. You know what I mean?
Shopsy, get a room. Get a room, Shopsy. Get a room, Shopsy.
I see you're still doing your thing.
Do not miss us.
Let me say something, right? All joking aside, right? Emma and Victoria, I will tell you now, Ade Shokwe is your biggest supporter.
Listen.
Ade Shokwe stands up for you guys all day, all night, anywhere.
Yeah, you see, and that's why God
place.
is blessing him. Shopsy is still doing.
Normally when people come up in here, I have to expose Shopsy what he's been doing. But today, I just have to keep it real. Shopsy has been the man has been having cold bath since morning. He has been struggling. Man still sweating still.
Shopsy, God bless you, man.
Listen,
I get
man.
all your DMs, like when you support my music and you play, like I get those DMs.
Oh, you sliding into her DM, Shopsy? What does that mean? Hold up. Get out of here, fam.
Like that.
You sliding into the DMs?
Don't worry about that, man. Let them take it that way. My status moves up tomorrow. Now it's about the music, it's about the entertainment from Africa, it's about the culture itself. When you guys got the telephone call to say, listen, we're about to do it big, let's go to New York, let's go to Houston, let's entertain everybody around the world. Did you imagine something this big bringing us together?
You guys want to go? Absolutely. I think for every artist, right, you kind of have to set out dreaming that you'll be the biggest thing in the world. It's part of the job to dream and see yourself at a certain place. Now, you need to stay humble and you need to work hard. You need to bust your butt and try and get there. But you have to have that vision. So I can honestly tell you that everybody that's on this show, everybody that you see in the business, this is what we've envisioned. We've envisioned Africa taking over the world, and we're grateful to be part of the generation of artists that are in this moment right now that are taking over, that are bringing African music to the world. It's an incredible time for African music, bro.
English is not my strong point.
Yes, go ahead.
Anything that Banky W said, just the same thing. I so much align myself with the statement that I said because I believe that Africa is the future.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
We are here to bring the future to now. That's it.
But here's the thing. The last time you were here, Falz, I remember we were asking you in terms of how you see the Afrobeats progress coming along if you compare it to where 10 years ago, where it was now. Think about it. How full the arena is going to be. How much of a bigger representation do you think that is for Africa and a general showcase for us to show the world who we really are and what we got?
You know when you enter an exam and you see the question, you don't even know where to start. You just bamboozle my head. It's a very strong one. But you know, I'm so much excited, so much emotional for me. But the place that we found our music today, because even people in the overseas, people in the United States, you know, everywhere in the world, everybody's looking at Afrobeats.
Listen to this guy.
He's saying serious things, but he sounds so funny.
Like, it is epic because he can change it for you real quick and bring it to the ends. You know what I'm saying?
Just bring it to the ends. Innit?
Which of the hand?
London ends.
This is
We
my
won't call
hand.
him.
This is my hand. This is my true hazard.
Okay.
This is where I don't relate to the general public. Yes. And I just believe that African music is in a place whereby everybody is so happy, so much excited. Everybody wants to be a part of this. American artists now, they want to make Afrobeat music.
Whoa.
Astonishing stuff.
You know what's so funny? I came because you know how long I've been in this. You know, it's where I think I'm approaching my 9th or 10th year, right?
Absolutely.
And when we started out, I used to get questions like when I was in Yankee, New York, they'd be like, "Oh, how did you get here? Do you guys live on trees? You know, did you have to wrestle a lion?" Like they used to, because all they knew of Africa was the Discovery Channel, and for $1 a day you can sponsor 20 kids. Which that's not to say that there's not poverty in Africa. There's not to say that there's not corruption and all of that. But we're so much more than that. We're talent, we're culture, we're swag, we're lyrics, we're music, we're emotion. And hello, ladies, are you feeling me? ladies and gentlemen. And I'm excited. I'm excited to, and I know you probably feel the same way. I'm excited to have seen that transition from when people didn't know who we were. Like, we were the weird ones, you know? And now it's like they're looking for us. They're looking to sound like us. They're looking to sample us. They're looking to collaborate with us. They're looking to come here and
I'll tell you something before we go into the music. Man. 10, 12 years ago, you know, Africans in the UK would rather have a West Indian twang, say they're from Jamaica. Shout out to my Jamaican brothers and sisters.
No doubt.
And 10, 12 years down the line, I'm having my daughter go to school on a national day in her Iro and Buba. Coming back to me and say they play 2 Afrobeat songs today, Daddy. You know, and everybody wants to. We're fighting about jollof rice every time. Like, what with jollof rice is better?
Let's be clear, there is no fight. Niger jollof wins all the time. Let's just say that. Stop playing, or we will revoke your passports.
What nonsense is this?
Right now, in her defense, Nyra is a true connoisseur
of jollof rice.
Nyra, we will ship you to Lai Mohammed's house. You belong with Lai Mohammed.
Now, so that the big...
all the jollof is not bad. You know, it's never really bad. But listen, Nigerian jollof is Nigerian jollof.
Depending on where we have it and who's cooked it. Trust me, their jollof at that time is the best.
Some of us still have to go back to Lagos, so Nigerian jollof wins.
All right, then, so you can understand the Beat family. We've got superstars in the building from the One Africa Festival taking place this Saturday at the SSE Arena in Wembley, London. 10,000 capacity arena for you guys to enjoy the best out of Africa. We've got 4 of them in the building here. Nyra, Victoria, Kimani, Falz, the bad guys in the building, by the way. And of course, Banky W. Let's give you a taster of what the music is going to sound like. DJ Yung Milli, let's play.
Adeshokwe, why was your voice different when you announced Victoria and Emma?
Hey! Bro, man, don't take me back
there, bro. You're giving respect to the sliding of the game.
This is Afrohits.
Mastercraft on the beat.
Ọmọ kejasi, mi ò ní Maserati, mi ò lè gbé ẹ sínú Bugatti. Mo ní kó jásí, but mo lè kápá ẹ, má kápá ẹ, tí n bá gbá ẹ, má kápá ẹ, má tún tọ́jú ẹ, má tọ́jú ẹ, tí n bá gbá ẹ. Kí ló ṣe lọ, jẹ́ fún ẹ. Samba. Kí ló ṣe lọ, jẹ́ fún ẹ kan. Samba.
If your body na LLA, my body na wire. If my body na LLA, I be the one you require. Oh yeah, LA for me, that's it for me. Let them know say that you happy for this. And LA for me, that's it for me. Let them know say your body LLA. If your body na wire, I go be your supplier. If your body na wire, then I go be your supplier. Hello, Mr. Wire. What is your heart desire? I'm ready to flex. What is your name? Me, I be a man. There is no need to holla. I no come for your Nyra. Just LA for me, LA for me. Then I Kimani killing show. Kimani got that show. Kimani want to go. And he want to follow go. I the killing show. I just got that show. Now me be the cocoa. Sweetie chocolate. They want him or something. Digga jam something. But we put him on a long thing. Is that real? I get something. And ooh, baby, I get lost when I'm with you. And ooh, baby, I get lost when I'm with you. Kimani killing show. Kimani's got that show. Kimani want to go. And he want to follow go. I the killing show. I just got that show. Now me be the cocoa.
This is Afrohits.
Cess, problem kid. You dey pop bottle when you dey club, but your rent they hard you to pay up. You dey owe money since last year. When a brown new Jeep but you drive here. You dey possible give this fine girl. You dey tell Mary say you will die there. So you get 7 babes, you dey take shine. And you promise all marriage at the same time. And you claim that you came from the north side, but your name is James on the online. You dey
last time I saw you on the GS1, you begged me just to buy a PS1. And you're looking so fine and you look so sweet. Take this 1K to buy biscuits.
It's regard to your mumsy. Say hello to your mummy. On the beat, London 103.6 FM.
Mommy.
This is Afro Hits with MC Timmy, Shop CD, DJ Yung Milli, producer Tia. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 people in the studio.
He goes school.
To the Health and Safety Executive listening, I said there was 2 people in the studio. It is the beat London. We played you a sample of what you are going to get on Saturday.
For sure.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be popping off. I want to introduce another member of the family. This is D-Boy Dyer, who presents the Afrobeats takeover on a Saturday.
What up, D-Boy?
What's happening?
D-Boy champions you guys as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous right now. You know, I'm looking at 4 celebrities. I don't even know what to do. I interview so much people. They put me on the spot. I don't know what to say. I don't watch this back and think I'm a fool. But no, absolutely, it's a pleasure to have all of you in London at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Falz. I'm not gonna lie, Banky, you're a legend out here. But shout out to the beautiful ladies, Emma and Victoria, and I'm out. Salute.
Short and sweet.
It's like man's just coming and out there. Now let's talk about the event itself. When people think about African events or kind of like African music or whatever, we've seen the new pop type of style. Everybody is kind of, you know, is contemporary. There's nothing really that traditional happening at this event. Should people be expecting a little touch of Kenya? I know what your videos are like. You try to kind of like showcase that African culture a little bit more than most people do nowadays. You know, big shout outs to the likes of Yemi Alade and co. But what exactly can people expect to see when they see you on stage? Because in London, I've got to be honest, Victoria, you know, this is going to be the biggest where people will be looking at you.
I'm really, first of all, I'm really happy to be here. Like, shout out to the whole One African team and Paulo and everybody for even involving me, because it's so important for people to see East Africans and Kenyans sharing in that light, sharing with the movement, especially like looking up to our brothers from Nigeria. Like, we love the music, but to be able to be a part of it and to be here and to celebrate each other, like, it's such a moment. It's just, it's a lot. And a lot of people at home are really looking up to this. They're gonna be, I think we're streaming on Tidal.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
Yes,
the
we are.
wrong
Yes,
thing?
we are. Yes, we are.
Yeah, so
Yes,
people
we
will
are.
actually be able to tune in, but it's a blessing, man. You're definitely gonna get that Kenyan heat though. That safari heat is coming to you, baby.
Oh my
It's
days.
coming.
Yeah, you're guaranteed that we do love East African women.
Man.
You know, but
Actually, Shopsy will tell you, I am a person who, they call me Mr. United Nations because I believe that we should spread our wings. And
Yes, honey.
I say Caribbean and African people can get along. They say we can't, but we can. But right now, based on Victoria, you being here and what you just said, I would like to let all the Caribbean men listen. There are no women in Africa. There's nobody there. Just stay to your own side and leave us to ours.
It's a diversion.
Banky, you're hosting.
Yeah, I'm
this
hosting again.
Incredible event. You've hosted
sure.
in New York.
Yeah.
You've hosted in Houston.
Houston.
Now London. I know when we met in Dubai a couple of weeks ago, you specifically said, I'm looking forward to
Absolutely.
that London gig.
You know
Why?
what it is, man? London is, I have to say this. So Afrobeats and African music is all like, it's a really great time for African music in the world, right? So it's taken over the world. But London has been on it for years.
Absolutely.
London has been on it before anybody else. Before Yankee, before the Drakes, before all of that, before the Meek Mill collaborate, before any of that stuff, London had already been bumping the Afrobeat scene. And I like to give the props for that to the Africans in London. You guys, I'm telling you, man, because you know, it's I don't know, maybe it's just in our blood, it's in our DNA. Africans, wherever we go, we're infectious. Like we just spread who we are and we get other people involved. And you guys have pushed it to the point where you would go to a London club or a shop and you would hear Nigerian music, African music. So you guys have done that. And so the reason we didn't even do London first was like let's save the best. Let's do some other ones and now come here and shut it down.
We saw New York.
And we're about to shut it down.
We started itching, man. We saw New York.
There's a New Yorker in the building, he's jealous. Hey, listen, humble Prince. I gotta tell you, I'm a New Yorker myself. You know this. But London has been on African music for a while. They've been ahead of the game, so they know. They vibe with it. They rock with it. They're not late to the party. In fact, they set the tone for the rest of the world. Absolutely. And so this show is gonna be nuts.
I want to go. You haven't told Banky. Do you remember the building that we spend a lot of time at? There's a billboard on the side.
Oh, I took a picture. I think I sent it.
Somebody sent it to me
on Instagram. I said,
my twin.
Banky's collecting money in the UK. Now, Emma. Now you, obviously Houston. A little bit of everything, obviously representing Houston big time, and the Nigerian angle there. It's been how many years since you last came here?
Man, since 2015.
2015, things have changed a lot. We're definitely seeing what you're doing on the music scene right now. Coming on a stage at Wembley, 10,000 fans. I know you've performed in front of huge, numbers before. Any jitters?
I'm just happy that there's a female voice, that it's so strong right now, stronger than it's ever been right now, and we are representing the women. And I just love the fact that when you see one of us, you see all of us. So I love the fact that, when After Music Fest, we're going to be live on stage, and you guys get to include us into this whole big... It's a celebration. It's a party.
Yeah,
it's a party.
Oh, and we're about to give you your whole life, ladies. Fashion-wise, hunting, head to toe.
Head to toe.
I don't know, yeah.
But Emma, here's the thing, though. They say that for the men, it's a lot easier because most of the crowd is normally women.
Yeah.
So once all the man has to do is come out, just take his top off. That's the end of the show.
Okay, listen, I spent half my career opening up for
if one of them take their shirt off, it's going to be the end of the show, too.
Listen, but like, the thing about it is that like in concert, most of the concerts are like, let me say 80% women. And that's because women are loyal to the government. So once the women love you, it's okay if the crowd is all women because it's like, oh, those are my girls. My girls are here. Yeah. But men, it is easy if they just take off their shirt. But I'm not going to take off my shirt.
Obviously not. You don't. With talent like yours, you don't need to be doing all that foolishness. But here's the thing, though. When you hit that stage and all those women, those African women are looking at you, you're representing Nigeria. You're representing America.
Yeah.
It's a global thing for you.
It is.
What's that gonna be like?
It's gonna be like, the feeling is like, performing is like the best drug ever. It's a high that you cannot explain. That's why you see musicians that perform all the way till they're 80, 90 years old, because there's this feeling that you get on stage, and it's like that direct. It's different from Instagram or Twitter where you're one with them and they appreciate your craft all in one moment, and I can't explain it. When you see it, you see it. The juice is there on stage. So.
There's a lot of juice and there's a lot of sauce. I want to introduce another member of the Afrohits team. This is Mr. Michael Tubes, who nearly all of you would know.
Oh yeah.
This man here, in my opinion, is single-handedly responsible for raising the profile of Africa, Afrobeats music, and Afrobeats artists through
I really like your work you've done with Flavor
photographs.
as well. You've done a lot of good work with Flavor.
Do me a favor, give it up for Mr. Michael Tubes.
We'll share Michael Tubes in the house. Fans, Saturday, Saturday, you need to come and see the best show in the world on Saturday. It's just going to be absolutely brilliant from African guys,
He sounds so composed and cool. Everybody like, hi. Like, yeah, come to the show. Peace.
Michael Tubes is looking for a second career, actually. So it is the Beat London 103.6 FM. We are going to have more from the guys in the studio. Superstar Banky W, Falz the Bad Guy, Victoria, Kimani, and Emma Nyra. My voice just changed when I said that. But here's the deal, right? When they come back, actually, you know what? We're going to try something. Why not, actually? When we come back, we might actually have some, some live singing in the studio, actually. Yeah, why not? They say auto-tune. Those people use auto-tune. Our African artists, they can sing. And we're going to prove it here. It's the Beat London 103.6 FM with MC Timmy, Shopsy-Doo, DJ Yung Milli. Shout out to D-Boy Dyer. The Afrobeats takeover every Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. And of course, I want to bring in our brother all the way from New York, Humble Prince, up in the studio with us as well. It's a collaboration between the States and the UK.
And Nigeria. That's what, and Nigeria as well. As you can see, these beautiful women.
Kenya's here.
Yeah, and Kenya. Yeah. Kenya.
I mean, we've adopted her, but she's still repping.
Definitely. And I just want to give Victoria a shout out, because if you go on Google right now and you type in Victoria, do you know what comes up? Just try it, Victoria.
Well, I mean, I
You're trending.
I don't know if that's because you might have Googled me before.
I swear I never Googled you before,
But it
man.
was before Victoria Beckham, and you know, that's a big thing because we are in her hometown.
So just big shout out to Ade, big shout out to Yung Milli, and big shout out to Timmy. Yeah, you guys are doing big things, man. I just want to give a shout out to the whole, One Africa movement. Big shout out to Banky W. And, I was just telling somebody, I like that Banky has been able to keep himself relevant because most of these artists have like a short
shelf life.
Thank you,
lifespan.
sir. Thank you very much.
Honestly, they're doing their thing. I mean, how can you not? I mean, I'm even speechless right now, man.
First of all, I just noticed how dope your T-shirt is.
Thank you. I collect. Thank you.
Michael Jackson.
Can y'all get that?
Oh yeah.
Michael Jackson and E.T.
That is a very dope T-shirt.
Yeah, I
That's
collect
very
T-shirts,
rare.
man. So, you guys, the Beat London, you guys are doing big things. Thank you for keeping Afrobeats. Afrobeats is taking over, man.
Yeah, man.
Drake, Alicia Keys could dance all she wants, but it still remains with us. We control it. You know what I'm saying? So, a big shout out to everybody. We want everybody to come out Saturday, May 13th. This is not one of those Nigerian shows, man. This show is going to start on time. Like it start. Banky, am I lying?
That Nigerian shows that start on time. Humble Prince, I can't support you. What is it?
Always a politician, man. But
what is it?
Yeah, but like Banky said, though, I think New York was just a warm up, and then Houston, but London is just going to be the complete takeover, man. So we're having a good time, and guys, thanks for giving me some time on the air. Fantastic.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah,
Anytime, brother.
appreciate it.
So, Banky.
Yes, sir.
Saturday.
It's going down, sir.
The SSE Arena, Wembley, Africa's biggest and the best on show. You are hosting.
Absolutely.
Hit us down with a preview. What can we expect?
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one show. If you don't go to any other show or party or whatever this year, this is the one thing that you absolutely have to be present at. Aside from the people, the beautiful people in the studio, we have Techno, we have David Doe, we have Tiwa Savage, we have Casper repping SA, we have the king of rap in Africa, Maya Baga. Who else do we have, ladies and gentlemen?
We got Ali Kiba.
We got Ali Kiba coming
Tanzania.
through. Listen. This is one Africa. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Africa is coming together. We appreciate each other. We support each other, and this is a real show. This is not no DJ play me track 2. You know what I mean? We're not doing it. We left that was years ago. We don't do that no more. So expect the show, expect the production, expect to be proud to either be African or to associate with Africans when you come through to the show. It's going down. It's going to be
Over
crazy.
to the ladies, your final words as well.
Man, guys, definitely come out, support your own. I want to see people there from East, South, North, Central, West, Africa, like all over the continent, and it's just gonna be.
And of course,
hey, listen, Jamrock.
I can
we're all
guarantee
one.
they're gonna come once they know that African women in the building. My Jamaican brothers are gonna be there.
Trust me, these are some African women. They're blessed. They blessed, brother.
They're coming.
But come through, be inspired, get inspired. We're representing you guys all over the world, and just come get your life, man. Come dance. It's gonna be
Absolutely.
good.
Emma, you've got something to say?
I just want to say shout out to everyone repping Afrobeats.
Calm down, Shopsy. Calm down. Emma, just talk. Don't mind him. Just talk. It's okay. It's
You boys
okay.
are tripping for Hemanara.
Emma, see as they cause confusion. How far? Shopsy, do calm down. Don't see me here now. What do you? Emma, sorry, you were saying.
Shout out to the beat. You guys are new, you're fresh, and you're playing our music. We appreciate you, man.
And one more thing, even if you're not African or Jamaican, come to the show.
Absolutely.
Because it's not a show for Africans only. Listen, good music is good music. It transcends culture. We would all rock into Sean Paul back in the day, right?
Absolutely.
We didn't understand half of what he said.
Absolutely.
But we looked it up, we followed it, we connected to it. And that's what African music will do for you. So if you're listening and you're a straight British person, trust me, this is the way you want to introduce yourself. So don't feel like this is something that is just for Africans that are here. This is a global show. It's for a global audience. Come through, be impressed, be inspired, be entertained, have a great time at One Africa Music Fest.
Listen, man, thank you very much for coming into the building. Emma, Nyra, Victoria, Kimani, Falz, the bad guy, Banky W, One Africa Fest.
Cheer.
We're going to give you a little taster of the Lagos party. Thank you.
Let's go. Before you go, I just got to say congratulations to Banky W.
Congratulations. Banky,
You're the real MVP. You're the real MVP.
No, I saw you on your knee. Banky W, you just proposed to his missus, and he broke the internet. Let's go back to the music.
I did no such thing.
Ghetto, ghetto. She love my ghetto, ghetto. Ghetto, ghetto. She wanna be ghetto, ghetto. Ha, ghetto. That's why I like ghetto, ghetto.
It is the Beat London 103.6 FM. It's almost an abomination for me to come in over this track, I tell ya. The biggest and the best. We promise you every single week. I am so proud to see this brother again in the studio with us. The last time he came, we were banging, and now we are beating. Beat family, I would like to present to you the biggest and the best from the great nation of South Africa. Please give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Casper Nyovest!
Yo, the energy's crazy. I ended up clapping myself.
Listen, brother, welcome back to the UK. Welcome back to the Beat London. It's been an amazing couple of years for you. Filled out the dome, filled out the stadium. 40,000 screaming fans in South Africa, and thousands more, even millions more around the world applauding the feat. How did it feel for you, man?
It was overwhelming, man. I remember thinking to myself, like looking around, seeing 20,000 people, like when we did the 20,000 people, thinking to myself, man, what the hell did I do, you know, to deserve this? And how am I going to keep these people happy? Like that's, you know, that's what kept on going in my mind. Like, am I gonna be able to carry the responsibility of, you know, being such an appreciated and celebrated person? But it was nothing but great energy, man, positive vibes, and yo, it's been amazing ever since that night.
Absolutely.
Every you know, for people to think of me this, to think highly of me is I don't know.
Shopsy, the funny thing is, when Casper, when you were here the last time, we remember saying to you that Chris Brown, who is regarded as probably the biggest artist in the world right now, back then, he couldn't fill up the dome. And we were asking you, you're looking to fill up the dome. Not only did you fill up the dome, in fact, there was a shutdown, doors shut down, everybody outside.
And then you moved over to 40,000.
From 20,000 to 40,000.
Now, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to not only yourself, but your team for always dreaming big. What are those conversations like when you make those plans?
The conversations are crazy. It's like, when you're part of the team, you could never, ever say anything mediocre or... It's not always me. Like, most of the time, I'm the one who will come up with the ideas, and I'm the one who push and get everybody amped up, you know, like, yo, we're going to do this. Trust me. But there are times where, like the other day, I was talking to my manager because we planning to do F&B Stadium, which is like a 70,000.
A round of applause to that. Ho.
Yeah, so
wow.
I was like, you know, having one of those days where I was feeling down, and I said to him, yo, man, I don't know, man. This year, I you know, let's postpone, and I don't know, you know. I was like, we'll do it next year more comfortably. You know, I'm tired of being broke most of the time because I have to throw so much money into. And I was like, yo, man, I'm trying to buy a Lamborghini or something, like, you know. And he said to me, bro, like, I don't like the way you're thinking right now. And I was like,
that's unlike Casper.
I'm just, you know, I'm like, yeah, man, it's not like I'm backing out. It's just like, I'm really tired, man. My spirit is, you know, and I want to take a, and he was like, bro, like, you are the one who started this thing, and you always telling us about how we should have faith and push, and he was like, bro, like, I'm not even hearing you right now. I don't like the way you're speaking. And he's like, bro, if you want to do this, just give me the word. I will find the money, and I'll make sure it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to rely on yourself. Like, just tell me if you want to do it. That's all. And I'm like, yo, I really want to do it. It's just like the money. He's like, no, don't worry about the money, bro. Like, I will figure out a plan. Do you really want to do this? And I was like, yeah, man, I want to do it. And then he was like, bro, just get back to your spirit, the way you were thinking. You know, because I felt like, you know, so I felt underappreciated, you know, with what I've done for the game, and, you know, you still have people trying to check me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like with everything I've done, it's crazy how people still try and check me or criticize me or you know, look for like loopholes. And I was like, you know, and by having that conversation, the next day I woke up and I was like, man, I need to get up off my butt. And you know what I'm saying? And from there, I had the conversation with my friends. I told them what happened. And like, so the conversations with the team is always like that. You could never ever come with some negative vibe. Nobody will ever let you think, yo man, it's tough right now. Nobody, you know. Sometimes, most of the times it'll be me who always get everybody up. But sometimes, you know, I have moments where like Satan will come and, you know, and
try to test you.
Yeah, like what does it demotivate me?
Yeah.
And my team is always like always ready to fight.
Like speaking about that, you know, it's been success after success for you from the first, you know, the album
challenge after challenge.
I know.
But you're winning the challenges. You're winning the challenges.
You know, this brother definitely comes from a home where they've got faith.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to big it up too much. You come from the humble side. Do you understand? But the albums have been so successful internationally. You guys, what you're doing for the hip hop game in South Africa, you've completely, you know, I'm very confident in saying that South Africa is #1 in Africa when it comes to hip hop. Around the No doubt. Yeah, 1,000%. And that's what you guys are kind of collectively done for the game. And how the albums are, how the fans are responding to your album sales is crazy. Now you've got a brand new album out that's doing incredible numbers. It's #1 in South Africa as usual. Tell us what's different about this
it's
album.
#1 in 8 other countries as well.
Oh my days. A round of applause to that, please.
Yeah. We also did 1 million streams in 5 days.
Oh, man. You know what? Forget this. This guy's killing the game right now. This guy's killing the game right now.
But Casper, based on where you started out from, we can see you're a man of faith. Because people said, what, the great Casper Nyovest has down days, but from when you started out to where you are now, headlining internationally around the world, that dream, how is it that you hold on to that dream even on your down days? Because a lot of artists say to us when they come here, oh, I don't, how you, in the position you're in, how do you hold on to that?
I've got a great team in the sense of like human beings. Like I hang around very grounded people. Like my best friend is my best friend from like 18 years ago, since we were kids. So my conversation with him will never change. Like he disrespects me every single day, and that makes me feel like a human being. Like
Absolutely.
I will come wearing my 600,000 rand watch, come out of my Bentley feeling like a superstar, and have my friend like talk to me like I'm nothing, bro. And I've, on some real, like if I like, especially if I mess up, you know what I'm saying? He'll like check me, even if he's wrong. He'll check me like I'm nobody, and that always makes me feel like just a normal human being.
That's important.
Like every single day, and that's the type of stuff that humbles me. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm talking to my sister, we have a fight. Like so, like the people, who, and these are all people that I work with. Like they all have positions in the company. But those are the people that always check me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know you talked about your sister. She's an inspiration for the album.
Yeah.
And the album is doing well, like you said. Talk to me about being as open as you are on this brand new album. I've seen lyrics around, I've seen the news. You're even talking about past relationships. You're talking about situations that people never knew, like letting somebody else come on your side of the bed. I should have never done that. I thought, bro, my brother's opening up for the whole entire male nation right now, because we all know, we've done some foul stuff. You know what I mean? I apologize, baby. I do love you. You know what I mean? But
Chopsy, you said you were gonna behave. You said you were gonna behave.
The brother is just opened up. It's like I'm listening to the songs and I'm thinking Casper is confessing for me. So whatever he said, I'm sorry.
You know what I thought when after I made that song, I wasn't ready for you. That's the song. I thought, man, all my brothers are gonna hate me.
You opened us up.
Yep.
Because I was thinking, because there was 2 sides to it. There's gonna be the men are trash. So the women are gonna love the song.
They're gonna love it. They love the song,
And then there was like another side where I felt like all my brothers are gonna be like, yo, man, this guy's snitching on us. But the funny thing is, Well, obviously the girls still say men are trash, but the guys are saying, yo, man,
like,
thank you for this song. I was able to open up. Like, I saw people saying, yo, I text my ex, like, yo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know the other time that I said it wasn't me? He was actually me, baby.
But Casper, here's the thing though. You have an image as a warrior. So, you know, people regard you as a strong, powerful African man. How was it for you when you realized that, you know, you were going to have to open up and come from like the vulnerable side of Casper?
Talk about your sister, your relationship with your sister and stuff like that. Yeah, the vulnerable side.
Even on the album, I speak about my dad teaching me that I should cry when I hurt. Like when I was a kid, like my dad told me that it's cool to cry. So on this album, I'm literally crying in front of everybody. And that's what makes a strong man. Like,
absolutely.
You know, it's actually harder to cry as a man than it is to act tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, because naturally what you do is always, you know,
tight up.
Even when you're going through some real stuff. So it's actually harder to break down as a man and say, yo, I messed up. And be, you know, honest with yourself first, and then be honest with other people and say, you know, these were my faults. I'm willing to hold
my hands up.
Make amends.
I'm willing to admit my flaws and work on them. You know, a lot of guys really just act like they're perfect. So I think that's what makes me strong. The fact that I'm very honest with myself and my friends and my music. This is my most personal, most honest album. And the funny thing is, the people that I speak about didn't know about the songs. Look, I didn't call Boy D or anybody like, yo, there's a song that's about to come out. You know, I literally just send them links of the album when it came out, so that they, you know, they're not told by people they should hear it.
And then I heard you say something like, you know, she's doing better with another man or whatever. But I'm thinking to myself, you're so nice on the lyrics, she might get back in the DMs. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like,
or was it like a tactic? You know, this is what I'm gonna drop.
You'll come back. All of that, maybe she might say.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what?
If I'm the new boyfriend, my trousers start shaking right now because I think he's coming back.
Casper, don't worry, you know, we're on like radio presenter, like undercover investigators, you know what I mean?
Man started to shake like brothers coming to take his thing.
In trouble. Now, you know, she asked me like, yo, did you really cheat on me?
Oh, man.
That's the first question. And I was like, man, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, baby, it was on the song. Man. So I was like, yo, the song is not entirely true. You know, cause
there's a little fiction to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a little fiction on the song, just so that you understand. You know what I'm saying? But what's the point? Oh man, the new guy. Oh, getting back. No, I mean, me and Boy T have a relationship where she's the only ex I still speak to.
Oh, okay.
Like
cool.
Weekly. Like we mad cool. So we would never get back together. But like we'll always like love each other like as human beings. Like I'm always supportive of her. She's supportive of me, and that's what makes it cool. So I'll never be a threat to her relationship. She'll never be a
It's easy for you to say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro?
Shopsy, behave yourself.
Bro.
We discussed this in the hand, behave yourself.
Listen, if you listen to them lyrics, if I'm the new man.
But she's looking nice, though. I say she's been in the gym.
Casper.
Yo, if I was single and she came up to me, I'd probably smash her.
That's what I'm saying! My G!
I'm being honest.
This is real talk, Afrohits.
This is my G.
Where we say real thing, real African man talk.
I said if she came on to me, I wouldn't do anything.
Bro,
but if she, I don't think there's a man in the world who
have you noticed our producers looking out, pretending to be outraged in the corner?
I would. If I was single and Boy T came up to me, I would definitely smash.
My brother, that's what I'm talking about. The album's out. You can pick that up. Check out the song. You know, it's crazy, right? My brother. Listen,
he's loyal now because he's like, yo, me too, bro.
But Casper, there's just one small issue. He ain't got your hit records behind him. He ain't got the family behind him.
He said if she came up, yeah,
I'd be like, listen, man, Casper, I know Casper's been a dog and all that, but here's my number.
I told Cass not to do it. I was there. I told Cass not to do it. I was like, yo, she's so beautiful, bro. You can't do that to her. Then Casper tell me, you know, I'm crazy. But it's cool.
That's it, bro. That's it. But anyway, Casper.
Take out the pictures. Did you even see the girl he was cheating with? Look at this, baby.
He knows those moves. Right now.
Listen, I told Casper to remember he's from a family of faith.
All my friends play dirty. Like
they move
when we like moving with girls, and let's say we all see a girl at the same time, and we try and smash the girl. Everybody's trying to, bro. They play dirty. They take out like hectic stories. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like they plot. Yo, like this other dude said to the girl, yo, man, my homie's got a problem, a mental problem. And sometimes he doesn't take his pills.
Every man for himself. Every man for himself.
So he's like, you start seeing, he says, so my homie is gonna start hallucinating and you see him like looking around. When you start seeing that, then you know that he's lost his mind. Then he went to the homie and said, yo, man, this girl, apparently at the crib, the mom is a witch doctor. You know what I'm saying? So then he said, yo, when you get to the house, just look around. Just have the walls. So this guy, when he gets to the house, he's looking around. When he goes to the girl, so you see, he's starting. It's over.
No, I love these guys. You're listening to Afrohits on the beat on 103.6 FM. Shopsy Do, MC Timmy, DJ Yung Milli, D-Boy, Tia, Steffi, the whole family with our special guest Casper Nyovest. Yeah. We know you've got to run, but One Africa Fest, you are one of the co-headliners at this historic event. What can people expect from a Casper Nyovest show? We've seen it online.
Yeah.
I believe Kanye West copied your style in South Africa. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, my brother. He copied that stage and he rocked with it. But what can people expect from a Casper show?
It's always energy, man. I'm always like at the top with the energy. And I love a show like this because there's a lot of great performers, meaning that the crowd is just going to be very, very energetic and very live. You know, so for I don't know how long I'm performing. I think it's 20 minutes or something because there's a lot of artists. It's going to be a lot of energy, like a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? Whether people know the songs or not, it's just going to be wavy.